I guess I wouldn't characterize the situation in the Arctic as necessarily a problem as much as opportunities and challenges.
The changing climate is going to affect military infrastructure in the Arctic around the world.
Arctic Alaska today has about 166,000 Americans who live along Alaska's shoreline as our Arctic residents. Our number one national interest anywhere, of course, is our citizens. The opportunity, of course, is in a diminishing ice environment of the Arctic region. You're seeing there's more opportunity for industry, more opportunity for resource extraction if done in a very careful manner.
It houses 13% of the world's undiscovered oil, 30% of its undiscovered gas, and an abundance of uranium, rare earth minerals, gold, diamonds, and millions of square miles of untapped resources.
Both potential near-peer adversaries of Russia and China are taking advantage of that decreasing sea ice and presenting challenges in national security, environmental, as well as economic concerns.
If you look at the fact that not only is there opportunity, but we need to secure and protect and defend our interests, to include, of course, our own sovereign territory and extended economic zone, but also be able to project power in a way that shows that the peaceful opening of the Arctic can be done, but if done with proper military strength to defend those interests we consider critical to our nation, to include those interests of our allies and partners.
The changing environment, both in the Arctic and in Alaska, based on climate change, is providing unique challenges, whether that's coastal erosion or decreased permafrost. There will be challenges for the infrastructure that will have to be addressed, whether that's along the coastline or with our installations. But I'm confident that the engineering professionals in the Air Force and the Department will be able to address that.
So we're definitely seeing some environmental impacts on how solid is the ground that we're building on, right? The permafrost maybe melts and freezes a little bit differently than it did a few decades ago.
So what we have behind us is the missile maintenance facility. It's one of about 20 projects in our F-35 bed down program. So one of the things we have on this facility that's in particular is we do have permafrost. There's different engineering solutions for how we deal with permafrost. For this one in particularly, we are thawing the permafrost. So they put these probes out into the ground about 30 feet or 32 feet below what you see here in the surface. And then it circulates water in, warm water basically, and then thaws the area around it. So we have these probes in 10-foot grids. We have another one up in the hill that also has permafrost that's ongoing right now. Whereas the one up in the hill, we're maintaining it stable, so we're basically freezing freezing or maintaining the permafrost.
The engineers and the professionals that build our facilities have really refined to quite a unique science, the ability to build facilities to operate in this very cold environment.
As the strategies in Washington, D.C. start looking towards the Arctic and thinking about the Arctic, I think there's a lot of different opportunities that are here or could be here.
The Arctic presents an opportunity to posture the forces to make a very clear statement, whether it's to Russia or to China, that the United States has the ability to defend the land, maritime, and air over and around the joint operating area of Alaska.